From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, February 8th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.76 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,234 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $227. Antiwar.com reports U.S. warplanes continue to pound Mosul, the largest city in the Islamic State territory, and the major prize Iraqi officials are constantly talking about retaking. Yet, officials are heavily debating the timetable for retaking the city and how difficult it will be. The Islamic State has shown the ability to defeat Iraqi troops in head-on battles, even when backed by U.S. warplanes, and the militants have had half a year to fortify Mosul, which they know is going to be attacked sooner or later. U.S. officials have downplayed the chances of Iraqi forces retaking the city on their own and may be planning to use the importance of retaking it as an excuse to justify the use of U.S. ground troops in direct combat. The administration has repeatedly insisted they have no plans for ground combat, but Pentagon leaders have repeatedly said they may recommend a change under certain special circumstances. Mosul seems to be a tailor-made special circumstance. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a new study from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration indicates marijuana use does not increase traffic accident risk as much as previously thought. The study looked at 9,000 drivers over the course of 20 months. It found drivers who regularly use marijuana are 25% more likely to be involved in a traffic accident. However, when the researchers factored in age, gender, and level of alcohol consumption among marijuana users, they found those factors were more significant than the use of marijuana. Marijuana use did not noticeably impact crash risk once the other factors were added. The study reads, analysis incorporating adjustments for age, gender, ethnicity, and alcohol concentration level did not show a significant increase in levels of crash risk associated with the presence of drugs. This finding indicates that these other variables, age, gender, ethnicity, and alcohol use, were highly correlated with drug use and accounted for much of the increased risk associated with the use of the illegal drug and with THC. The study indicates that drunk driving is still a major problem, more so than using marijuana, but it also found drunk driving has decreased in recent years. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Coinbase also allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin using a bank account or use their tools to accept Bitcoin as a merchant. Opening a wallet is quick and easy, and for merchants, there are no transaction fees on the first $1 million worth of transactions. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports NBC News anchor Brian Williams said on Saturday he was taking himself off the evening news for several days, responding to intense criticism over his claims that he rode in a helicopter that was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade in Iraq a decade ago. Williams posted a statement on the NBC News website saying, "In the midst of a career spent covering and consuming news, it has become painfully apparent to me that I am presently too much a part of the news due to my actions." Lester Holt, who typically anchors NBC Evening News on weekends, will step in to handle the weekday evening news broadcast in the interim. NBC on Friday said it was launching an internal probe of Williams' false statement that he was in a helicopter in 2003 that was brought down by enemy fire during the U.S. invasion of Iraq. Williams, who over the years has repeated his tale of being aboard a military helicopter during a harrowing forced landing, admitted this week that the story was inaccurate. But his apology, in which he said he misremembered the incident, provoked widespread derision, and both military personnel and other journalists have called for his resignation. Media observers said Williams had no choice but to take a break from the anchor's chair. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.